Oh my gosh, I have just been told my mic is muted. There we go. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Okay, well, welcome along. My name's Halloween, and this is a Heroes Lounge series. What I was just explaining there is, as always, to my left is Jabroni. He's my co-caster that's always with us, but unfortunately is not with us today. He's feeling a bit under the weather. But it's self-inflicted, absolutely self-inflicted, so give him no sympathy. Where were we? We were at the Brewdog AGM, which is an event that happens around about this time every year. And there was 111 exclusive beers to work our way through, so we were having a lot of fun doing that. Thanks, Timmers, for pointing out we're muted there. Cheers. Yes, I'm just getting some information here. Muted, zero sound. Thanks, guys. You've all got my back. This is fantastic stuff. I like to see this. Okay, so in a moment we're going to be going into this series, and I will give you a bit more information as we go into that. But it is Mondale Murky Oblivion Real Pro Gamer, which I'm going to go with the acronym of MMORPG. Now, this is a team I don't know much about, and they're up against Avada SFD Gaming. Now, Avada Kedabliet are old fans of the show. They've been around for a wee while. They're a German collaboration of players, and they even played at the Zurich game show on stage in a LAN event. So they're one of the few Heroes Lounge teams with LAN experience. LAN experience being very, very valuable in the case of certain characters like Tracer, gaining that extra latency, which is invaluable in terms of high skill level. So, but talking of it, high skill level, SFD Gaming making it to the grand finals in the second ever All Hallows Cup makes them very well qualified to be a good team. So let's see what happens here. Very excited indeed. The Mondale Murky Oblivion team, MMORPG, I really don't know much about them, but let's have a look at the standings so we can get an idea. So this is the current standings here in Division 2 at the moment, and you can see that they are actually placed third at the moment, but it's only week 2, so we're going to need a couple of weeks to kind of pull the winning teams away from the losing teams and sort the men out from the boys, as they would say. This is Division 2, so there's quite a few teams in here. The Forever Alone see them last place. They've obviously not played their round 1 game yet, but they're an age-old team. Everyone knows about that. Oni-chans, I've cast them before, for sure, with Jabroni. Greybeards Gangsters, they were actually going to play in the first All Hallows Cups, but they didn't make it in for whatever reason. Gaming in the Rhythm, that's I see them there as well. They've been around for a very long time. I think I've seen them since like season 1, I think, or something. Very, very old team. They used to have Morpheus playing with them, I think, as well. And they at one time they had Galnagunnar playing for them as well, playing support. But they're not around in that roster anymore. They've all either moved on or moved up. 4B, 1B, they've got a player called Transparent, and I've met him. I met him down at a Heroes Lounge London event. Fine guy, really fine guy. Cool dude is what I would say. So, is anyone at home saying anything themselves? No. Oh wait, Fjoller. Oh, he's throwing out all the Fnatic, HTC Fnatic cheers. That's fantastic. It's good to see them because you can't get them anymore. So if you've got them, hold on to them for all your might, for sure. It's the same with like the Heroes Lounge, the HTC sprays that you see when players throw them out. That's always a good laugh. If you want to get in touch with the show, you can message us at Northern Wizard on Twitter, or alternatively, scrolling down the screen periodically will be some. There will be some links to the Discord, and you can click in there and be able to message us there as well. There is a Halloween Discord. But for clicking follow in the corner, you are being awarded 10 points. These points can be exchanged for raffle tickets during some of our giveaways. Are we doing a giveaway today? I don't know. Stay tuned to find out. Talia Slavic, thanks very much for following. Welcome along. Always happy to gain that followers. For doing so, you've just been awarded 10 points. I was literally just talking about this. But as I say, we're just waiting for our teams to get the show on the road. So the coin flip has went out, and it looks like Let me just see. Yeah, looks like Avada SFD Gaming have won the choice of pick. So let's go in. Here we go. So the first pick in draft is going to go to MMORPG. Let's see what happens. Sky Temple being banned there by SFD Gaming. And then, oh, disappointed. I'm disappointed at this, but it looks like Garden of Terror has just been banned by MMORPG. That's a shame. I would have liked to have seen that. Now remember, look, there's a lot more maps on screen. You're probably surprised to see this. There's 10 maps have been selected as the rotation here. Highly irregular, but that's what's here. So because there is 10 maps, there's going to be more bans than usual. So I would expect there to be another 2 bans, which we will see in a moment. Next ban coming from SFD Gaming. Avada SFD. I've got to get out of that habit because I'll end up saying that more and more and more, and I don't want to do that. Cursed Hollow. That's Jabroni's favourite map. We're not going to see that. Okay. Let's see what MMORPG have got to say on the matter. What's going to be our 4th and final ban? Surely it's not going to be Infernal Shrines. Every single series in the history of the universe, in fact, in all universes connected to the Nexus, in every possible permutation, you always get Infernal Shrines. It would be just pretty much illegal to get rid of it. So I don't think that's going to be it, but let's see what we're going to get. What's our 4th ban, guys? Come on. Come on, give us our ban. Don't take all day. Stop deliberating. Here it comes. Oh. Okay. No, I'm not surprised at this one. It's Dragonshire. Dragonshire has been banned. Okay, so that means we're about to get our first pick by SFD Gaming. Where are we going, guys? Come on. Everyone's on the edge of their seat. Anticipation's rolling. We need to know where we're going. Where are we going? Ooh, it's too exciting. Ha Right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, game number 1 is going to be going to Battlefield of Eternity. Exciting stuff. Okay, so there we have it, folks. Oh, I should probably put us over here, actually, so that we can see what's going on. This is Division 2 action. That's what's happening here. It's MMORPG versus Avada SFD Gaming. Now, I've not seen the new roster, this new collaboration that is Avada SFD Gaming, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Are you looking forward to seeing that at home? Once we move into the draft, we'll open a contest, and you can let us know who you're supporting, and possibly win some points, which you can then use for one of our giveaways. As I say, there will be a giveaway. It's possibly not going to be live today, but it's worth racking up the points for it so that you can exchange for this, because I think we're going to be giving away not 1 but 2 copies of World War III, which is a first-person shooter that's been given to us very kindly by the Farm 51, a Polish developer who I was very impressed to see. So, alrighty then, looks like we're about ready to go into the draft, so let's get ready for that. I wish things would move just a bit quicker. Things aren't moving quick enough. Hey Halloween, I'm trying to write a self-reflective statement, but having you on my second screen. That's very good, Transparent. Tell us more about that as we move in. And Talia Slavic, way! I love it, I love it. Pocahontas is being made the captain. That's behind the scenes intel there for you. For folk that are wanting the up to the minute, exciting, behind the scenes banter and chat about what's actually going on there, Pocahontas is being made captain for Avada SFD. The captain on MMORPG is Dragonslash. Oh, now I recognise some of the names here. Skynox, I recognise that. Alright. Okay, so you can't see any of this, but you will shortly. We're getting ready. What you can see, though, is that Silence Suspended But Sweet won 2-0 in their series. It was just one of the recent results, sweeping past you on the screen. Now, is this Cephocles? Is that how I say that? Cephocles. Or Cephocles. Thanks very much for following, for doing so. You've just been awarded 10 points, which you can then use. Hey, oh, and you also did it. Hey! I'm loving it. I'm not going to do that every time, unless there's a big cry out for it, in which case I will. Just waiting for the draft. Oh, more up-to-the-minute information from behind the scenes. Gawkel went for a biological break, but he is now back, and we should be ready. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm cheering them on. I'm sure everyone else is at home is thinking the same thing. Let's get this going. Where's Jabroni? He's not here. He is feeling sorry for himself at home because of self-inflicted behaviour. What is that blinding bright light in the background? Why are we not floating about in space? Well, Jabroni asked us if we could try experimenting with not using green screen effects and just letting you guys see a bit of the studio kind of action that we work with here. I thought, you know, yeah, why not? Why not? If we get bored enough, I'll start showing you figures that are on the shelves up here. But let's hope that the draft starts shortly and that we don't need to go down that road, because we're here for esports entertainment here at Heroes Lounge, at the pinnacle of Division 2 action, which is something very surprising, I'd like to point out. You're saying Division 2? You mean it's not even Division 1? You mean it's not even Division S? I mean, why are we not watching the best players, the best teams? Well, that is my commentary here. I think these teams could be some of the best. What? Statistically, that doesn't make any sense, Halloween. What are you talking about? Well, whoa, no, we don't have time to finish that thought, because here we go! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome along. My name's Halloween, and to my left, as always, is Jabroni, but he's not here because he's hungover. Possibly. Maybe not. We got to find out why he's upset. Don't give him any sympathy. To my right... Oh, no, there we go. To my right is Avada SFD Gaming, the German team that are coming in to try and push back all opposition. If you want to vote for them, let me just start this contest. Boom. I normally have people do this sort of thing for me, but they are not here to do it, so I've got to do it myself. Boom, there we go. If you want to vote for the team on the right in red, you want to type exclamation bet space B space the amount of points that you would like to bet. However, if you think our contenders here on the left in blue, known as MMORPG, are going to come out swinging and take this first game of the series, then you want to type exclamation bet space E space the amount of points that you would like to bet. What are we seeing, Jabroni? You're still not here, so I'll fill in. We are seeing a Nubarak being banned. It's fairly standard because he's pretty meta right now. We're also seeing Maev getting thrown out of there because she's always good no matter what it is. Another one that you would normally chase with Maev is Genji, but let's see what happens here. Who's going to win? I don't know. Do you know? You could bet and let us know who you think you're betting for. Okay, here we go. Zeratul. That's who it is. I really should finish my point. What was I talking about earlier? It was, oh yeah, if you don't know how many points you've got, type exclamation points and it'll tell you how many points you've got. There you go. Boom. Okay, yeah, my point was that SFD Gaming made it to the grand finals of the All Hallows Cup. So they won money. They took home cash prizes. So it's as simple as that. If teams are able to take home cash prizes, then they are clearly a good team. I have also just noticed, and I hope nobody else did, I'm just going to fix this very quickly. Hold on. Because I cannot have that sitting there. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. I'm just sorting out stuff, technical stuff, behind the scenes. Hopefully no one has noticed. I need to lower it a little bit. Also, we saw first pick there, Johnny Wallbanger, the Lord of Terror himself, Diablo. No surprise there, he's got big biceps. Who's got bigger biceps? Garrosh! He's throwing people about the map, so obviously he's came in to contest that pick. Bear with me just a second, because as I say, I am just sorting out... Oh yeah, it's up there. There we go. Do-do, 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 do-do. transition. There we go. Because it's Heroes Lounge. This isn't actually Division S. That's why I had to change the logo there before somebody got upset. Alright, so Tyrande getting picked up. Her Hunter's Mark allows you to just zip through that boss, allowing you to potentially win the objective if you are choosing to go for the race. Somebody that statistically, or sorry, historically always was the pick here was Hanzo. Don't call his name, don't call his name, it's Alejandro. Now he would come in with a W build tree and his W build would just rip through the objective faster than anybody else could do it. So he's been adjusted, so I'm not sure if Avada SFD, well, I don't know. We'll just have to see how that plays out. But we're about to see the bulk of their team here with these final 2 picks. Let's see what we get. 3 seconds to go. Oof. Malfurion. Malfurion, very good healer. Very, very good healer. Oh, look at that skin. It looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic skin. Now, Imperius, I've not seen enough play with him at like a seriously competitive level, so I'm interested to see that, but his shank is very rewarding. And there's Genji. Now, we mentioned him right at the beginning of the draft. That's no surprise that Genji's coming in. Now, out of these 2 drafts at the moment, if I had to choose one, I actually think I favour MMORPG's draft. It looks like it might be easier to pull off maneuvers with. However, if SFD's execution is on point,
let the games begin.
This, I mean, there is a lot of utility and a lot of maneuvers that they could do here, Avada SFD. So, if they're able to execute it well, then that could be just clear cut. Simple as that. So, we'll have to find out who we're going with. There's a couple of minutes left for the bets. If you want to place your bets, it's exclamation bet space A for MMORPG. It's exclamation bet space B, space the amount of points you want to bet, for Avada SFD. Place bets now! There we go. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be going into game number 1 of our best of 3 series here between these 2 top teams here in Division 2. Sorry. And it's anybody's game. It's anybody's game at this point, because that is a really nice draft that they've picked up there on the side of MMORPG. This is, I've got to find an easier way of saying that. Oh, I'm just going to call them Murkies. Although I really don't like, or I really hope, rather, that they don't play a Murky. But I did see in a Division 2 series last week, Abathur Murky getting picked up, and that Murky was 1v3ing people and just wiping the board. So, I mean, it could happen. It could happen. Hanzo's still strong. I just can't win out the race against a whole team on his own now. That's what Transparent TV is saying there in the chat, and he's right. Let's see how right he is. Okay. Are we ready? Are we going in? Is it working? Come on, people. There we go. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Halloween. Jabroni's not here. Stop asking for him. Chizo. Okay, so on the left in blue we've got MMORPG, and we have got Izo on Genji. Who could forget Skynox playing Imperius up there in the solo lane. In bottom lane we've got Phililisis as Lei Ming. No, we don't. That's Eevee Lash that's playing Lei Ming. It's Phililisis playing Tyrande, the Priestess of Elune. We've got Dragon Lash tanking up front as Johnny Wallbanger himself. However, their opponents, the Germans, Avada Kedibliet / SFD Gaming. It is Avada SFD's Gokul playing Artanis, the Hierarch. We have the Venko playing Grosh, arguably the biggest biceps in the game. We don't know yet. It's still got to be settled by arm wrestle with Diablo. We've got Makil playing Hanzo. Still very strong, according to Trans there. Still very strong. And their support player, Pocahontas. Riding a scaly crab there with our nice hat and lots of feathers. Looking good. Malfurion. The MMOs. That's what I'm being told. It's the MMOs. That's what I should be calling them, for sure. Alright, okay, let's get a look at those level 1 talents. What are we seeing? Okay, so W build Hanzo. Surprise, surprise. There we go. That's what we're seeing there. Amateur opponent. Yeah, that helps you with the race for sure. Feast on Fear for Diablo. He's not gone for Devil's Due. Huge throw from Venko, followed by the stun from Felicis, but doesn't get maximum volley. Very good throw from Venko though. So yeah, what are we seeing? So Diablo's Feast on Fear, not Devil's Due, means that I think that might be helpful for Avada SFD if they want to combat it during the middle scrap after the objective where the 2 globes arrive, but I mean it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I've seen Lobber take Soul Shield at level 1 and have near enough every single heroic ability land on his head and him still survive. By the way, if anyone would like me to adjust any of the audios, because I'm not here with Jabroni, I can. Just let me know. Game up, me down, me up, game down. Let me know. What are you saying? I think we're probably all okay though, because I did a brief audio test at the beginning and it was okay. So Gawkle's trying to keep this. I think he maybe should have gave it up. I don't know. Capucci taking a lot of damage. By the way, during my intro, I think I missed him. Capucci playing Medivh. Capucci, very well-known player around the scene, of course. So he's going to probably be having a lot of fun in Division 2 because he used to be up at the upper echelons of gameplay, really. Talia Slavic saying it's just a suggestion. I don't know how they're called. Well, I like your suggestions. Keep them coming in. There are no wrong answers here. Speaking of no wrong answers, let's have a look at those talents. Strangling Vines rather than the Treant. And this is pretty much a must-have at level 4 with Tyrande. Pretty much must-have. Okay, so looks like both teams going for the scrap. Here we go. First blood. There you go. Sky Nox went down. Lunar Flare coming out. It's a swing and a miss. Gawkle trying to chase away Izo, coming by the stun from Venko, but Izo massively dodges it. Easy is what he said to his team. Alright, 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 alright. Looks like the first half of this objective is going to Avada. I really do like the draft of the MMOs, but we'll have to see just how that goes. Oh my gosh, I'm a poet and I don't even know it. Alright, with only 3,000 hit points left, it looks like this is swinging in Avada's favour. So it's just damage limitation at this stage for MMOs, who are just taking off as much shields as they could. Both Globies going over to Avada, and now they're gearing up to push. That's them pushing. Let's see what happens. Level 7's just round the corner. Another talent tree to activate.
The demon moves for the gates of heaven.
Okay. Demon's moving for the gates of heaven, that's what he says. Venko's looking for a throw, but Dragon Slash is trying to peel for his team as best he can. They've opted just to take him. In comes the portal from Medivh, and it's away. Beethoven, welcome along to the stream. I like it. Avada, SFD, go, 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 go! He's screaming for the Germans, but the defense has proven successful, and it looks like the MMOs are not going to lose their fort. So that is the best case scenario for them at this stage, and they've done it well. Let's get a look at those level 7 talents. Beethoven, hi! Love it. What? That was an amazing swift strike from Izo there. He just denied them that throw. In comes Dragon Slash, looking for a shadow charge and a flip, but doesn't get the flip. The overpower, just too slow. So funny. What's happening in top lane? Pretty standard. I don't think there is a clear winner in that. Oh, the timing from Capucci there was just amazing. Oh, there's so much action, it's hard to follow. I mean, the thing is, that protected, by the way, just came out from Capucci during the swift strike from Izo. Completely negated the damage. Just the split-second timing that these players have here. This is why I was saying it's really unfair to kind of say that there is... oh, here we go. Oh! Oh! The Lunar Flare coming straight out of the gate there from Felicis. Okay, objective number 2 coming up. Amazing overpower, but he uses his natural agility to use his cybernetic legs to jump away. Because, as we all know, it makes no sense that he has natural agility out of cybernetic legs. Alright, that's the boss, but both teams very close to hitting 10, so both teams are also trying to soak to try and get that. Izo's going off to start the damage. Whilst he starts it, it looks like Avada's pushing in as best they can. Oh, a good overpower from Dragon Slash, but he didn't get the Shadow Charge. Venko still falling dangerously low though. Skynox coming in. He's got the Shank opportunity. He comes. The Shank misses. Izo's trying to wrap round. Medivh managing to get the protect. And a B-step off Makil. I like it. In comes the taunt. In comes the spray. And he's letting them know that he ain't dying today. Ouch. I like it. Alright, okay. Level 10's just round the corner. Here we go. What we're going to see. What we're going to see. Alright, 10s are in. We've got Dragon's Arrow. We've got the Warlord's Challenge. We've got the Sheep in the form of a Polybomb. We've got the Suppression Pulse from Artanis. And Malfurion's holding off. Now, traditionally, people have been moving to Tranquility because the wind-up of the Twilight Dream is just too obvious. It's so obvious you can like stun it out, or you can deny it, or you can even just get out of the range of it. So there's a lot of negation there. Whereas Tranquility is just helpful for everybody at all times anyway. Plus you get the armor benefits. So Tranquility is the favoured one. That being said, they could have still got value out of the other. I mean, you know, you managed to silence a Ming or a Genji, then you've got the opportunity to kill them. But yeah, I agree with Tranquility for sure. Anyway, what heroics we got on the side of MMOs? We have X-Strike, we've got Wave of Force, we've got the Apocalypse, and we've got Johanna's Reverse Falling Sword, and we have the Shadow Stalk coming in from Tyrande. But that is a massive throw coming on to Johnny Wallbanger, but he manages to walk out because he is in fact the Lord of Terror. So, Avada take top fort. Lunar Silver in the chat is saying, "Oh hi Mark," because of course his favourite movie is The Room. Looks like the objective's going to fall. In comes a Shadow Charge. In comes an Overpower. In comes a Protected, by the way. But the Dragon's Arrow manages to stop Felicis getting away, and Tyrande falls. Just like that. Okay, so it is a 2-0 in favour of Avada, and they've managed to take objective number 1. This is looking grim, as it is 9 minutes and a half into game number 1. So they've opted to abandon the solo lane at this moment just to try and get the advantage of a team fight here. Venko throws Dragon Slash. Dragon Slash taking a lot of damage, trying to back out, but he ain't going to get out of there. He was in a place he didn't want to be, like the back of a Volkswagen. And now Izo trying to put some damage in to try and force Makil to go away. Venko takes an orb to the face. He takes it straight to the chin like he was Robocop. Because that, of course, is the only part of Robocop you want to aim for. Dragon Slash moving around, trying to get back in front of his team again. How many souls he's sitting at there? He's sitting at 1 soul. Not so good for him. Makil made me proud already, Beethoven says. Polka, heal, ultimate, but why? Always take the damage! I'm sure that's exactly how he said it. So, we've swapped solo laners here. Genji is now solo laning, so that Skynox can try and give them a bit more frontline in the team fight. It would appear that's what they're going for. Oh my gosh. Dragon Slash, you be dead. Oh! He is off the map. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Alt F4, QQ, see ya. That was savage. Unfortunate for you. But let's see if the MMOs can pull this back in. I have every faith we are going to see a team fight out of them yet. It's going to be glorious. It's It's going to be glorious. They've got their heroics. We've yet to see them deployed, so let's see what they can do with that. Level 13s on both teams now. Oh, in comes Skynox. The roots, effective, but then the challenge comes out, the Warlord's challenge. Oh! Oh no, and his heroic missed! Oh my word. That was really unfortunate, but they're not peeling off. They're still going in for the fight. Okay, now they're peeling off. Just because I said it. They know. They know to back off. The caster said it, boys. We should back off now. So, damage limitation. Again, this is going to be the third objective in a row falling in favour of Avada. Go, go, Avada Power Rangers is what Beethoven has been saying over and over in the chat. And it looks like this is going to be the moment where they're pushing for a keep. Can our old friends from Germany push this straight through to victory? Can they do it? Let's see. Pocahontas taking an owl to the face there, but she don't care. She don't care. Izo, do you know what? I've got to give Izo his credit. Like, he's been able to swift strike to avoid damage so effectively and very consistently, like every time. Dragon Slash trying to get an opportunity here for a shadow charge, but he's coming in at such a dangerous angle. I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do. But Avada are wise to it. They know not to move too far forward, or else he will push them straight into the base. Are we gonna get an opportunity here? Are we gonna see some mad moves? In comes the shadow charge. In comes the shank. There goes the keep. The Immortal has lost its shields and is 75% of its health already gone, so it's going to fall before it takes any more of the shields. Big Owl coming out here. Let's see where it goes. No. Okay, level 16's just round the corner. Let's see what we can do with that. Big stuns. But the chase is on! In comes the shadow charge from Dragon Slash, but they are now all blinded by the suppression pulse. Gokul is chasing them to the ends of the earth, trying to get the kills. The poly bomb was successful. Izo's going to have to use his swift strike to try and avoid things, using cyber agility to escape things. There's the swift strike to avoid a phase prism. Very effective. Izo MVP on my books just for these dodges, really. Very impressed with his dodges. The rest of his team should sleep proud tonight in the knowledge that their team did very well with these dodging. However, it's about winning, so let's see what our Germans are about to do now. They're just applying the pressure in every lane. This is hard. I don't know what I would need to do to really come back into this at this stage, but remember, it's never give up, never surrender, keep faith, just keep on it. That's what it's about. Gokul cleaning up there. That amateur opponent getting a lot of value. Like a Tesco's 2-for-1 deal. Or a buy 2 get 3? No, a 2-for-1. Oh my gosh, Izo swift striping in, trying to deal some damage. Dragon Slash falling. Skynox needing to take a lot more damage. He's now just throwing himself in there. He now dies, and with that, that is going to be objective number 4. Ouch. I can't think of a suitable deal that beats 2-for-1. If you can think of one, let us know in the chat. They're going to take it to the halftime show. Mackle taking a huge amount of damage from that orb there. I'd really like the MMOs to get a pick up here. If they can get a pick, they can stay in this game, I would say. Level 16's coming in now. Mirror Ball getting picked up by Ming. That's going to be a lot more damage. Izo taking a bit of damage there. Capucci chasing him. He's on. He's on. Is Capucci going to get the kill? Oh, the Dragon Strike, the X Strike coming out to try and get him out. What a perfect time for the parry. Dragon Slash, though, have you just given your life to try and peel unnecessarily? I think possibly. Capucci's still game for it. Gokul diving in. What are we seeing? A 4B, 1B. Is what Transparent's saying. Is that a better deal than a 2-for-1? So what would that be? You buy 4 and you get 1 back. No, I don't think that's a good deal. Okay, so Izo, you managed to escape without the help of Dragon Slash there. When your team watch this back on VOD, just remember that I had your back there. That was impressive. Oh, but the swap on Skynox there. Oh, in comes the reverse Johanna. Fallen strike. Oh, they got a kill! They got a kill, ladies and gentlemen! Yes! Take it, MMOs. Get him! In comes the shank. Gockles now. Oh, just sliding straight through his opponent. And then swapping another. Felisa's trying to run for her life. Is she going to make it out? Can she do anything? Is it the end times? It's the end times. The Immortals ignoring everybody else and just going for core, but the shields are now off. Dragon Slash is now down, and with that, I think the hopes and dreams of them taking game number 1 back in their favour is now squashed. Izo taking critical damage, dying to Gokul. Capucci goes! Oh, are they going to get a triple? They get a triple! Okay. Well, they ended. They lost, and game number 1 falls to Avada SFD. However, they got a triple kill at the end there. So MMOs, you didn't go out like it was a valiant defeat. There was honor in it for sure. Let's get a look at those statistics. So yes, we can see there it was 13 takedowns to 3 in favor of Avada SFD Gaming. That was a incredible amount of takedowns. I mean, look at Hanzo there, sitting there with 4. Artanis, he must have got those last 2 just at the end there, I think. Let's get a look at those talents. That's what we've got here for the talents. Anything unusual there, Jabroni? Oh, well, I don't know. He never knows. So, where are we going? Of course, the advantage falls to the opponent, and with that, they obviously get the choice of first pick or map selection, and in this case, they've opted for picking the map, and they've decided that we are going to Braxis Holdout. And Gokul reminds them that that, of course, isn't in the map pool, so they can't have it. So... so we're not going there. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. So we're very quickly about to swap from Braxis to somewhere else, because you can't go to Braxis. It's not in the map selection. Come on, guys, get with it. So where are we going? That's quite funny, that. We're going to Braxis. No, we're not going to Braxis. So let's see where they're wanting to go. They're probably going to pick 2. If I was a betting man, I would say 2. I feel like the boys and the men of Div2 are going to get separated pretty quickly, is what Transparent's saying. Trans, I said that a very long time ago. like I said that an exceptionally long time ago. And that was in reference, I'm just going to take us over there. That was in reference to the standings, because what I was saying is you can see a lot of teams there sitting with 1-0 kind of record from winning week number 1. But you need to win week number 2 and week number 3 to then really start to push your way up that league and get away from the people that are losing consistently. And that was my comment about, hey, this is going to separate the men from the boys, or the women from the girls. But what's happened here is Trans has waited an entire match to answer that comment. So good stuff. But here we go, we're back to this. It looks like we've got an answer now. They are opting for us to go to, as I've always said, Infernal Shrines. Every single series that ever exists, ever in the history of time, goes to Infernal Shrines. So there we go. So it's Division 2 action, and it is oh, you've also just reminded me of something that I have to do here. Don't worry, this is just production value stuff. Let me just sync that and update that. There we go. Cool. So, if you are new to this channel, welcome along. My name's Halloween. As always, to my left is Jabroni, who is not currently here. But I'm here, and Jabroni isn't, because he's feeling under the weather because of self-inflicted problems. Because he may or may not have stayed out really late last night doing and consuming too many beverages of a certain type. But I'm still here. I'm still here. Trans has pointed out another good metaphor there, sorting out the bees from the wasps. I do feel like that's something that could be done. You could sort out the birds from the bees as well. Division S is just Division 2 backwards. So yeah, that's another good comment. I do agree with these points. Because I mean, this is I don't have time to agree with anymore, because here we go. Welcome along in the blue corner on the left hand side of the screen, which is inverted for me, is MMORPG, the Modial Murky something original role-playing player pro gamer. There we go. Versus on the right in red, Avada Kedabliet merged with SFD Gaming. So Avada SFD. But I feel like I butchered their names. So, out of respect, I'm going to go back and do that again. It's Mondial Murky Oblivion Real Pro Gamer. And then I feel like you've got to do like a kind of like a gang sign like this after it. Mondial Murky Oblivion Real Pro Gamer. And then like a salute. An American salute. No, American salutes are like that, yeah, but a British salute's like that. Anyway. So, we don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about how it is game number 2 here in a best of 3 series. If you think MMORPG are going to win this and get us to an equalised series where we'll take it to game number 3, then you want to type into the text chat now. Oh my gosh, you can't do it because I haven't ended the last game. So let me end it. Boom. Right, now I will do it again for you because I'm cool and the gang. Just like that. Okay, so you've just been awarded your points from the last one. There you go. And here we go. That is the contest open again. So if you think the MMORPG are going to come out swinging and take us into game number 3, then you want to type into the chat now, exclamation bet space A space the amount of points that you would like to bet. However, if you think that Avada SFD Gaming are going to shut this series down right now, right here, right on Infernal Shrines, then you want to type exclamation bet space B space the amount of points that you would like to bet. You don't know how many points you've got? No problem. Type exclamation points in the chat. Now, Pocahontas coming out. First pick Anna. That's clearly indicative of a draft that they have pre-prepared. One that they blue-petered in the background and made earlier. However, Zeratul getting picked up by Izo, I feel like, is a very good move, because I don't even know this guy Izo. I've never seen him before, but I already have confidence in his ability. His APM was off the charts last game, so I feel confident in the knowledge that he can do some things here. Handy stuff with that salute knowledge. I like the pun. I do like the pun. Oh my word. Anyway, so what can you use these points for? I hear you say you can use them for our giveaways. You can get skin codes, you can get characters, you can get Battle.net balance vouchers for games. You can get, what else can you get? You can get games. We're going to be giving away games. Gul'dan getting banned. Johnny Wallbanger getting banned. Maev getting banned. Imperius getting banned. That's clearly a respect ban, by the way. And Anubarak getting banned. So, are we going to see Alex Straza? It's Infernal Shrines. Getting the dragon on a shrine is just huge. Massive power spike with that. So, I wouldn't be surprised. Is Alex Straza coming in? No! Tyranda's coming in. Is she going to take Shadowstalk yet again? Or are they going to use Starfall to just maximise the amount of damage in one area that has a Ring of Frost and a Void Prison on it? Johanna! The best undercut in the game. She just has such a cool haircut. I met a Johanna cosplayer in Aberdeen one time, and she was dressed just like that. I've got photos of it on my Instagram. I think you can find my Instagram on the Twitch page somewhere, so you can check it out sometime. There is a photo of her there, and honestly, blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. That Johanna. Anyway, we've got Garrosh again. Now, Venko got some good throws. He was just throwing their tank away all the time. We've got both of the Shimada brothers. We have cybernetic legs and apparently fake cybernetic legs, natural agility and cyber agility. From Hanzo, don't say his name, and Genji. And cleaning up the Nexus is Gokul with Leoric. Right, so we've seen Murky. Skynox has finally come in with Murky. There we go. There we go. So the Mondial Murky Oblivion, Fate Niche, real pro gamer are coming in with Murky. Whose draft do you prefer, Jabroni? Oh, well, I think I prefer Avada because it doesn't have Murky. Controversial stuff, Jabroni. But I can't say I disagree. Oosh, 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 oosh. There we go. Silenced, suspended, but sweet 2-0 against the High Lords Tea Party. Do you know, we've came a long way in Heroes Lounge. Like, Season 1, we had people with, like, MS Paint logos, and it was just hilarious. But now, here we are, entering game number 2 of our Best of 3 series here. And it is on the left, in blue, the MMORPGs. We got Izo playing Zeratul. I was waiting to say the Hierarch of the Tal'Darim, but that is incorrect. He is from the Dark Templar. We've got Dragon Slash playing Johanna. We've got Felicis playing Tyrande again. And we've got Evilash this time playing Jaina. And up top, we've got Skynox. Who could forget him? Playing Murky. On the right, in red, we have our Germans. We've got Avada. SFD Gaming. We've got Avada SFD. We've got Vanko playing a mutated green Mad Max style tank, which is Garrosh. We've got Gokul cleaning up the Nexus there on Leoric. We've got Makil playing, don't call his name, it's Alejandro. We've got Capucci playing Genji. And we've got Pocahontas doing our support ting as Ana. And there we have it. It's both our teams. Let's see who takes game number 2. Anything unusual with the talents there? Well, it looks like it's going to be Q-build Hanzo. Now, that's what Smexy often opts for when he plays Hanzo, so that's cool. We've got Bribe on Murky. Oh, so is he going to be the irrationally irritating thing that pushes lanes constantly? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know how this game's going to go, but we'll see. I met a JoJo once, but it was a little too late. I wonder what Trans is telling me there. Is he meeting women at, like, too late at night, in the dark, unannounced, in a back alley? What are you telling me here? Maybe you shouldn't be saying this in public. Anyway, so it's going to be a rotation mid-bottom, and it looks like the rotations are actually happening faster on the side of MMOs. So are they going to start pulling ahead in experience, and if so, will that give them the advantage they need to claim a game back? Let's see. By the way, the competition is still open if you would like to enter. It's exclamation bet space A space the amount of points you want to bet if you think the MMOs have got this game. Their opponents are exclamation bet space B space the amount of points. Look at that dodge from Izo. He's already getting value from Zeratul by that, because, I mean, he would have died otherwise. Simple as that. Do you know, I thought that, right? JoJo was a 90s, yeah, she was a bit like that Rebecca, I can't remember Rebecca's last name, but she did that song, It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. And Jabroni was obsessed with that song. He was just absolutely obsessed. In comes Capucci, but he's too slow. He's too slow. Izo managing to back out, but Capucci coming in, trying to finish him off, but it's not enough. Is it going to be enough? It's not enough. And that's the bets closed there, ladies and gentlemen. All bets closed. No more bets. Oh my gosh. Rebecca Chapman? Is that it? No. If anyone knows who the Rebecca is that I'm talking about that sung Friday, let me know. Let me know. Level 7's approaching quite quick, and do you know, it's kind of looking okay right now for the MMOs. Are we going to see a game number 3, folks? Oh my god, her name was Rebecca Black? Where'd I get Chapman from? Alright, Venko doing the throw, Dragon Slash trying to get out of there, but he's got a massive D, which he uses, and he's now out of danger. In comes the blind, stopping further minion damage. Dragon Slash managed to use Condemn to try and get them a lead, which he has succeeded in. It's 23 Guardians to 13. They're looking juicy, as Jabroni would say. Izo blinking out of danger, taking no damage. Capucci, however, taking damage. Dragon Slash trying to chase in. Oh my gosh, is Capucci going to go? And he takes a shotgun blast from Eevee Lash. And that is him down. Done. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. X Parrot. Just dead. All round gone. Anyway, who's going to be the next to go? It could be Garrosh. Venko taking a huge amount of damage. Managing to use his swipe to try and gain some health back. But is he going to go? He falls. MMO's looking good. Juicy. Yo. It's 35, it's 36, it's 37. It is objective number 1. It's going to be a Frozen Punisher. Statistically, the weakest of the Punishers. No, in fact, sorry, no, he's not. He's the second best. It's the Mortar Punisher that's the weakest. I know what I'm talking about. I've only been doing this for years. I'm rubbish. Okay, so let's get a look. Is it Shotgun Jaina? That is not Shotgun Jaina. This is Shotgun Jaina. That's what I was talking about, yeah. The, Frozen Punisher going in very deep there. Very deep. Allowing the MMOs to quickly clean up the walls and the towers, but I think best case scenario for them would have been to also get the healing fountain. The Sippy Cup, as it is known. But they did not achieve that, unfortunately. So, I know that was just objective 1. It's still early days. We're still in the first 5 minutes, and power spikes are yet to still occur. But that looks good for MMOs. That does indeed look good for MMOs. Also, I like to occasionally see things like that, like Dragon Slash is riding about on a pro team's mount that still exists. The team still exists. That's Granite Gaming. Oh no, in fact that's no, it's not. Sorry, I thought it was Granite Gaming. It's not. It's Gen G. They don't exist. They don't exist. Although I really liked the gifts that their esports organisation gave their pro players before they left, which was really cool of them. Not a lot of teams did that. Not a lot of organisations did that for their teams. Yeah, Trans calling that Frozen Punisher the most average Punisher of 2019. He's not wrong. Level 10s coming in on the side of MMOs. We've got Ring of Frost. We've got March of the Murlocs. We've got Blessed Shield, not Blessed. It's Blessed Shield. We've got Shadowstalk, and we've got the Void Prism. Venko throwing Johanna, and she has to use her big D to get out, and she does. Pocahontas has been on point with these Healy boys, by the way. Let's get a look at those experience stats there. You can see Leoric actually out-soaking Murky at this stage. But Murky is trying to get those stacks so that he can do this. Look at that. That is disgusting. So, good job there. It's level 10s on the side of Avada, and it is Entomb, the Warlord's Challenge. The Eye of Horus. Now, you don't often see that. I'm wondering if that was a misclick, actually. We've got Dragon Strike, or Dragon Blades. Is it Dragon Blades? How do you... I pride myself on knowing this. It's Dragon Blades, yeah. And the Dragon's Arrow. So, Eye of Horus. Jeez, now, you don't often see that. You really don't. I mean, I said right at the beginning, oh, they've picked up Anna because they've clearly got a composition in mind, and I was thinking there'd be something like a mage, and it'd be Nova Boost. But they've went Eye of Horus. Wow. Unusual. For more unusual things like this, remember, stay tuned to Halloween Heroes. You're watching live. It's Division 2. It's a best of 3 series. It is game number 2. And Mackle is in a place that he doesn't want to be. Like the back of a Volkswagen. The Void Prism comes out to try and get Izo out of danger. In comes the ring. And it destroys Mackle. Venko taking a lot of damage here. It looks like the Hunter's Mark was put on him to try and finish him off. In comes the March of the Murlocs. So Murky is in fact joining his team for team fights. And it looks like they're not going to get any more than that. But 1 kill, is it going to be enough? It looks like it could be enough because we are seeing Capucci being a bit risky for going forward. He doesn't want to head into this team fight without Hanzo. Pocahontas staying well back. Well back. Okay, let's see what happens. It's 32 to 40. I think they're going to have to give up at this stage. So, it's going to be an Arcane Punisher. Statistically, the actually strongest Punisher. So, Tran's pointing out that Eye of Horus is actually very good these days, Halloween. Well, I don't see a lot of it, so it's exciting to see it. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing how effective it is here. In comes the stun. Followed up by a cleave off. Oh, in comes the cleanse, making him unstoppable, and he's away. Very good play by Venko there, escaping that. MMO's looking very powerful here in game number 2. A talent tier ahead. Here's the talents for those of you that need to monitor that. Capucci trying to soak up, trying to get them that 13, but the Punisher's not finished yet, so he's going to get some extra tower damage here. Because those lasers just do their thing. Do their thing.
Blue team's Punisher has fallen.
Okay. They're rotating down. They're going to take the Khazra camp in bottom lane. Whilst I have a sip of my appetizer. I'm very refreshed. Almost as refreshed as I normally was when we used to drink Monster TM. But they haven't sent us a case for a while, so we're not going to talk about Monster TM anymore. Anyway, Evilash getting those chills out on Venko. In comes Capucci to try and back his team up. He's looking for Izo. He's looking for him. But Izo is wise to it and has backed off. He knew it was coming. He sure did. Skynox just clearing lanes, just doing his thing. That's the thing though, by the way. You get rid of that puffer fish and Murky is useless. He has nothing for him at all. Izo looking for a gank. In comes the cleave. Gokul sweeping his way through the Nexus. So, both teams on the same level. Both teams, everybody alive. Both teams, all of their heroic abilities up. If they wanted to scrap, now's the time. But is there a reason to scrap? No. Izo, Jabroni always talks about this, saying that Zeratul is a pseudo-global. He's global in the sense that he could be anywhere, and because he could be anywhere, he has to be considered that he is everywhere. And that means he's pseudo-global. And I don't think he's too wrong in saying that. Anyway, level 16 coming just around the corner for MMOs. So they're feeling confident enough to actually engage on this invade here. In comes Murky. He's coming in. In comes the Void Prism. March the Murlocs coming out. The Entomb coming in from Gokul on Felicis. Felicis managing to make it away. Pocahontas' Eye of Horus shooting her way through the map, healing everybody and dealing damage as best she can. There we go. Nobody died. Like a lifeguard trying to buff up his CV, they could list all the times they fought where no one died.
Shrine will be ready soon.
Jaina going over here with Skynox to try and claim this camp. That's so disgusting. I love it. It's such a threat. It really is. Murky's valuable just for that alone.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Another fort falling. And with that, more catapult pressure. When the changes to the game came out involving periodic catapults for taking a fort, I thought, the developers maybe went a step too far. But now I can't picture a world without it. I remember back in like 2014, I think it was, there was a developer commentary where it came out and it said that they were going to reduce the mount speed from 10% to 5%. And I was like, what? Halving it? That's going to be horrendous. And now I can't picture a world where it would be, because if they ever put it on, it'd be too much. Anyway, Gokul comes in with a massive Entomb, followed by a Ring of Frost, dealing horrendous damage. In comes the Blizzard as well. But Capucci trying to get a kill there, trying to confirm it. But Izo getting stunned there could be the... Oh my word, how is he still alive? In comes the Void Prism. He's managing to get Sippy Cup. That is massive plays by the MMOs. In comes a throw on Eevee Lash, and that just confirms her for death. Gokul managing to reduce everybody's damage with his Wraith Walk there, and now he's going back into the objective. Now, I would say this pretty much confirms that Avada are going to take this objective. And it's a Mortar Punisher, so statistically the worst or most average Punisher of 2019, as Trans would say. But in mid lane, we've got a Catapult, we've got a Kha'Zix camp. In bottom lane, we've got a Catapult, we've got a Kha'Zix camp. Murky is now about to steal yet another camp. He is everywhere they don't want him to be, like the front of a Volkswagen. He's causing a huge amount of pressure. Pressure that they don't want. And Avada now have to commit to the push. So they are going to be fighting a man down because Leoric has to defend. In comes the Iron Skin from Dragon Slash, preventing him from being stunned too much. Avada pushing up. Now, this is where they shine, you know. They're able to deal a lot of damage very effectively when they are winning with an objective. Now, this is their first chance in this game to push with an objective, so they're going to make it worthwhile. If they get real work done here, they could keep pressure on. So, looks like they're getting ready to back off now. The March of the Murlocs is doing as best it can, and that's it. Objective's over, but Murky's egg, it's been found. Gokul's on the run. Oh, Skynox, you don't want to be there. Oh no, and you've popped that too early. What are you doing? Is Murky going to fall? Pocahontas is coming in. The sleep dart's out. Oh my word, he's going to be very upset with himself. If he dies here, this could be huge. His whole team have came down to try and save him. Ezo in danger. Capucci trying to get that damage on Ezo. In comes the ring. The ring is powerful. Eevee Lash manages to confirm the kill. There's Evo finally going down. Oh, Murky falls, but he got his egg down, so he'll be back. Looks like Eevee Lash is going to be the next to go. In comes Murky. He's able to do something. Are you going to throw a fish? Throw your fish. There it is. Oh my. That was a 2-for-1 trade, and they lost the egg yet again. So I don't know if that was worthwhile. But I'm glad that MMOs rotated as much as they did to try and save Murky's egg. In comes the spray. Look at that spray. He's telling Gokul, I don't care, I'll slap you with a fish. Hey, there's Honya in the chat. Hi, Honya. Honya being the Finnish producer from Heroes Hype that used to work with me and Jabroni when we were at the Open Division, and we used to make her stay up really late at night because she was working in a different time zone from us. Anyway, it's level 20 just round the corner, and with that comes the ever-present threat of Buried Alive from Leoric, which is just a game changer in a team fight. We'll have to see how that goes. Looks like SFD Gaming are going for their camp. They're prioritising that in favour of the team fight, which I think is probably a clever move because Murky will just take it off them otherwise. And here's the pseudo global of Zeratul just finding his opponent. But it looks like they found him. It's 3-on-1. They're going in for him. He manages to blink out and he's away. Good skills. Good skills. He's got skills. What about it? It's level 20. Storm Talent's coming in for the MMOs. And is this Big Tuna? Big Tuna Kahuna. That is fantastic. It makes him very, very powerful. I mean, if you ever get that with a Abathur on your head, that's when you start winning the 1v3s. And we've got a pause. We've got a pause. Okay, so whilst we've got a pause, let me take us over here. This is game number 2 of our best of 3, and if Avada take this, that'll be us. That'll be out. Oh, hang on, we're getting our teams say that. I think are they about to tell us we're going back in? Oh. Ah, right, okay, so 3 members of SFD Gaming managed to drop out of the game due to some sort of internet provider issue. So, yeah, we'll just have to take a moment there. Stay tuned, stay with us. ASFD rage quit. Yeah, that's what's happened there. But just stay with us. Just stay with us. And we'll get the show back on the road. So, as you can see at the side of the screen over here, we have a note that there is upcoming games on Friday the 12th and Saturday the 13th. And what that is, oh no, we don't have time. We're going back in. 3, 2, 1. They'll be going back in. Just wait for them to arrive. Yeah, here we go. But remind me to talk to you about the Friday, Saturday thing. If somebody in the chat could remind me, that'd be grand. Okay. Neither team wants to dive into this. By the way, there's the Buried Alive that I was talking about. It's just such a devastating ability. In comes the stun on Venko. Here we go. This could be the last team fight. This could be it for the MMOs. If they win this, they can potentially end. In comes March of the Murlocs. It's going straight across the entire team. In comes a massive series of abilities which wipes out Evo. Makil taking a lot of damage from Eevee Lash, but oh wow, they're all in the blizzard. They're all taking damage here. There goes Eevee Lash. In comes Skynox. He manages to get a pufferfish off. It's not enough. It's not enough. That is yet another fort falling in favour of the MMOs. So with that, by the way, they've also got a fallen Shaman camp, so that is applying a lot of pressure. Skynox throwing a pufferfish off here to try and get added damage. They're having to peel the Auric back off. This is huge. This is absolutely huge for them. Thank you very much for following Theondia. I appreciate that for doing so. You've just been awarded 10 loyalty points, which you can use in some of our giveaways. But yes, the second objective of the game for Avada SFD is now marching down bottom lane. It's a frozen Punisher, which is a good Punisher for them to have at this stage. Had it been a Mortar Punisher, that would have been a little unfair, I feel, but a Punisher is a Punisher nonetheless. It's a John Cena, and it's capable of doing things. In comes the jump. They baited it over the wall, allowing them to deal horrendous damage to it. It's already halfway and falling. They've just got to get through as quick as they can. Venko throws his opponent. He actually grabs a Murky, which is potentially the worst target for him to get. In comes a Dragon's Arrow. It's a swing and a miss. Gockle's up front, but he manages to get out using his Wraith Walk. Dragon Slash trying to tell his team, come on, let's chase them down. And they're probably right to do so at this stage. Is that a catapult coming up top lane? That's going to get some work done as well. They're all running back. Both teams are neck and neck here. There is a win condition in bottom lane and top lane for both teams. Like, this game has opened right up here. It really could be anybody's game to take here. Let's see how this goes. Can something be done? It's 20 minutes into the game. It's 21 to level 21. It's 4 takedowns to 5. This game is so even. In the last game, it really felt like Avada SFD were like, you know, a different skill. You know, that they were a tier above their opponents. It felt that way, a little one-sided maybe. But in this game, it doesn't feel like that. It feels so close. MMOs are doing a real, you know, they're really showing their worth here. So well done to them for sure. Skynox has been so impressive as Murky. This is textbook Murky. He's right next to his opponent, and look at that. Boom! Steals it right from under his nose. See ya! You can't do nothing about it, Gockle. I've stole it. That is horrendous. That must be very, very irritating to happen right next to you. Anyway, looks like the call has been made, and the team are zoning in. They are going for this keep. They want it. They want it like they want a cup of tea in the morning. And they are not going to get it. They've been pushed back out, but all the while, Skynox getting more opportunities just to push stuff in. They're now rotating bottom. They're wanting to push a bit more in there. This is so aggressive. Is Skynox just moving over to take this camp now? He's going to take the western Fallen Shaman camp, whilst the remainder of his team just keeps the pressure up. Keeps rotating mid and bot. Are they backing off? Why are they backing off now? The objective is going to be in the middle of the map. What's Murky's 20? It's the big tuna kahuna. That's what it is, trans. It's the big tuna kahuna. That is the abilities that you can all see on your screen now.
Be ready. A shrine
Perfect agility, by the way, rather than play the game. I'm a big fan of play the game, but perfect agility, just giving you that second escape. You'd rather be alive than dealing more damage. That's the commentary to be made there. Get your second escape rather than deal more damage. Okay, so both teams maneuvering to the center of the map to fight over this objective. And because there are no camps pushing, it is the closest thing to a fair fight you're going to get. But with Skynox's extra health now, he does kind of feel like a real player rather than just the kind of nuisance that he normally is. Here we go. We're waiting for someone to break the stalemate. But all the while, Guardians are falling and the numbers are going up for MMOs. Are we going to see a game number 3? I mean, it's really... It's on a knife edge, as they would say. As they would say. Whoever they are. Because I'm saying it just now. In comes the Void Prism, and Leoric falls. He's the first to go. Venko getting a lot of damage against him because he is in the middle of that monstrosity. He actually dodges the ring, but the ring does hit Pocahontas. She falls really low. Is she going to go? She's going to go. Oh no. Mackle using his perfect agility to escape again, but Skynox knows he's there and he's mounted. Mackle's not. Is he going to fall? Is he going to fall to a Murky? Is it going to be that thing that every player hates, which feels like it's the ultimate humiliation? And it's not, because it was Ezo that killed him with a singularity spike, so it's not as humiliating as you might think. But with that, enemy team dominated and Avada SFD are down, an Arcane Punisher's running down mid, and the rest of the team are trying to just hit core and end the game. It's game number 2. It's going to fall in favour of the MMOs, and ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go for game number 3. Hot damn! Hot diggity darn! Woo-wee! 40% unfallen. Red team dominated. Well done, MMOs, who have just given us a turn up for the books. Wow! 360 dabs, let's go. That was impressive. So, the Mondale, Murky, Oblivion, Real Pro Gamer are still doing very good. Exciting stuff, exciting stuff. I'm getting messages from Jabroni, ladies and gentlemen. News just in. He's just sending messages now. If I know him, he'll probably appear in the chat momentarily. Anyway, let's get a look at those statistics. So that was, in this game, 10 takedowns to 5, so it is flipped in terms of takedowns. Absolutely. Gawkle, who was getting 2 takedowns last game, 0 this time. 0 this time. Let's get a look at those talents. And that's us there. For those of you that are interested in that. So the the advantage moves to the opponents. In this case, is Avada SFD Gaming. So I'll take us through here. And they get the choice of first pick and draft, or the choice of map pick. And in this case, they have opted for map pick, and they are taking us this time to a map that is in the rotation, so that's good. We're going to be going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the overview that we have for this series thus far, and that is what's happening. Hey, Halloween mug, nice. That's Jabroni Bro in the chat saying that Halloween mug. Where's this Halloween mug? Are you talking about the Halloween? No, that's actually a jack-o'-lantern. I'll have you know. It's for melting wax that smells nice, and you put a candle inside it. So it is in fact the jack-o'-lantern. Incorrect there, Jabroni. But yeah, so as I say, we're just getting ready to move into game number 3 with these 2 teams. And that's it. What I was trying to talk about earlier before I got so rudely interrupted is this Friday and Saturday. Oh my gosh, it's happened again! I'm just going to have to mention it quickly. This Friday and Saturday, Jabroni and I will be casting a tournament for the Masters Clash event. With a cash prize of £500. Or €500 or whatever. I suppose it's euros because we're in Europe. Anyway. But this is outside of their qualifiers, outside of their main league, because they actually have a $5,000 cash prize for the main event, which will be happening live in Paris on July 20th and 21st, and Jabroni and I will be there on the casters panel to present that for you. But in the build up to that event, this Friday and Saturday will be that event. But we don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about this. Hello, welcome along. My name's Halloween, and as always to my left is Jabroni, but he's not here. He's in the Twitch chat though, supporting us from there. So that's it. Halloween mug on the left, yeah. I'm just reading the chat there. I'm so behind. Anyway, this is a best of 3 series. This is the 3rd game, the decider, the finale. We've got Johnny Wallbanger, the Lord of Terror, being banned out, followed by the 2nd biggest biceps in the game, Garrosh, who Venko has played both times so far, so that is a respect ban there. Anubarak being banned yet again, and Anna being banned. That means that Maiev managed to sneak through. Now, Izo has proven himself consistently powerful on these skill shot type heroes, and Maiev is a slippery little snake at avoiding danger, so much the same as Zeratul in the last game, so I think there will be a lot of value to be had there.
I'm here to help.
Honya, you're saying, why wasn't I invited? Honya, we can have a chat with you privately later, and you might be able to join our team and work for me and Jabroni on that event if you're interested. But we'll talk to you later about it. Anyway, we're seeing Malfurion getting picked up, the druid himself, by Pocahontas. Now, she's been known to be very powerful with Malfurion, so no surprises there. And we're also seeing Halloween mug on the right. I don't get this. Is there another mug that I don't? Oh, are you talking British chat? Because if so, that's terrible. Anyway, Evilash picking up a mage yet again in the form of Gul'dan, and Tyrande getting picked up by Felicius. So he's played that 3 games running, I think. So there we go. But they did manage to get a win last game, so let's see if it works out for them. What I can say is I have, because Jabroni's not here, forgot to set up the contest right, so let me just set up a contest for you all now. So if you would like to bet on MMOs taking this game and winning the series, then you want to type !bet space A space the amount of points that you would like to bet. However, if you think the team on the right in red, the Germans, Avada Kedavliet, merged with SFD Gaming, known as Avada SFD, have got the winning attitude, then you want to type !bet space B space the amount of points that you would like to bet, and that will then give you your chance to win all the points. All of them, just all of them. If you don't know how many points you've got, type !points in the chat. And there you go. Okay, so what have we got here? So Tracer getting picked up by Capucci. That's very powerful. Tracer's obviously a very, very good hero at catching somebody that's evasive. Now, Maiev is going to be that one that's evasive. Tyrael is also evasive, and Skynox has been their solo laner all series, and he was very good playing Imperius, so they've taken Imperius off him. Gokkel's got him. Wow. Okay, Jabroni, you're in the chat. You're going to be too late to answer this, but whose draft do you prefer? Do you prefer MMORPG or ASFD? Whose draft is better? I think that because I know Avada so well, I think I'm going to go with Avada. But who are you going with? Let us know in the chat. Remember, you can also place bets now. And these bets come with points, which can come with prizes. points make prizes. There you go. It's as simple as that. Pew, 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 pew. So, check it out. My, oh my. Right, so, here's just a quick overview again. This has been the series thus far. And we are just getting ready now to move into game number 3.
Prepare yourselves. The battle begins shortly. Battle begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slay them all, heroes. Shatter the metal spiders. Bring the gems of power to my altar.
Ah, right, okay, so I've been muted. I wonder how long I've been muted for. Oh my. Okay, so it's not a peaceful hot stream. On the left, in blue, welcome along, it's the MMOs. We've got Dragon Slash on Tyrael, we've got Evie Lash on Gul'dan, we've got Izo on Maev, we've got Felicis playing Tyrande, and who could forget Dragon Slash playing Tyrael. And on the right, we've got Avada SFD Gaming. And we've got Venko playing Muradin, we've got Makil playing Jaina, we've got Pocahontas playing Malfurion, and who could forget down here we've got Gokul playing Imperius. And I have to ask, how long have I been muted for? How long have I been muted for? What a disaster. There's a couple of minutes left on the bets. If you want to bet on either of these teams, you can type !bet space A space the amount of points you want to bet. For if you're betting on MMOs, and it's !bet space B space the amount of points. If you want to bet for Avada SFD, if you think they're going to close up this series. Was I muted during the entire draft? Was it just music and animations and things? Was that what just happened? How long have I been muted for? I don't know what I need to recap anymore. It's all went to hell. Oh my. I don't know. Is Evo going to die? Is he going to make it out? Oh my word. He manages to time that quite well to avoid damage from Capucci, but it's not enough. Is it going to be enough? It's never enough. That's him down. And with that, first blood. Rip since the start, he says. Oh my gosh. Was the draft at least not muted? Oh gosh, I don't know. Anyway, Echoed Corruption looking quite good for this Gul'dan here at the moment. We'll just have to see how that goes. Just the start of the game, he says. Oh, in comes a massive shank from Gokul, and oh, see ya! Oh, wow. That was pretty epic. Gul'dan's getting good damage to kind of push Tracer away, but Tracer, you know, is just constantly on Izo and Gul'dan. trying to keep that dip sturms and damage up there. So we'll have to see how that goes. Level 7's just round the corner for both teams, but with 49 out of 50 gemmies already handed in on the side of Avada, it looks like first objective is going to fall in favour of them. There we go. And level 7, so talent tier ahead and objective coming in. This is juicy. Oh, Capucci, you're falling so low. Oh, but it's not you that dies, it's Maev. What an incredible rotation by Avada there. Good plays, I would say. Absolutely good plays. But good lunar flare there from Felicius, but is it going to be enough? I like to think that you only have problems with stream when I'm here because you get nervous I'm going to shit talk the production. Well, Honya, I would expect nothing less. I would expect absolutely nothing less from a woman of your caliber. Wet nails, you can't type properly. Yeah, that's what we'll say. Just more focused on your beauty products yet again. Okay, so here we go. Dragon Slash taking a dangerous approach up there in the front line, but managing to avoid the fatal amount of danger. So they're now trying to clear top lane, whilst Izos went bottom lane to help Skynox there. And we're getting a big push from Avada. Big push. I think they're probably going to get the fort here. Likely to get the fort. I mean, look at that level difference here. That's going to be really painful for those guys, because they're going to find it hard to pay in once heroic abilities are picked up by their opponents. If they're behind, they need to be able to pay in what they've got. But Skynox is going to be nervous to do it in that lane there. Makel's looking for an opportunity here. It's a difficult place to be in, but looking very good, of course, for Avada SFD. But I'm talking from the perspective of MMOs that this is a difficult place to be. Like a Sudoku crossword contest competition festival. That would be a very difficult place to be. Level 10 heroic abilities just round the corner for Avada. Let's see what we're going to get. Here we go. We're seeing Quantum Spike. We are seeing Avatar. We are seeing Frost Elemental, Water Elemental. We're seeing Tranquility. And are we going to see Imperius take the Falling Sword from Johanna? No, he doesn't. He takes Angelic Ornaments. Okay. So, when the MMO team took it, they took Johanna's Falling Sword on Imperius. But interesting that they've opted for Angelic Ornaments. So they're obviously wanting him to be a bit more of a tank. But remember, it does deal a lot of damage as well. Oh, Izo's in. He's where he doesn't want to be. He's in danger. He's dead. He's going down. And his team rotated to try and help, but it's too late. It's too late. He be gone. He be dead. He alt F4'd. He QQ'd. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. He's gone. Okay. So, they say on this map, they say that once you pay in, if you can gain, around about this part of the game, if you can pay in and gain enough gemmies again, that you can do a back-to-back pay in, you can almost put yourself so far ahead that you can end. But let's see what happens there. A lot of damage coming out on Capucci. Dragon Slash chasing him seemingly to the ends of the earth, but not enough to get the kill. So they're just going to have to defend here. They're going to ignore top lane. They've sent Thrall down bottom lane to try and clear that, whilst the remaining four do as best as they can. Evie Lash has been separated by the terrain, so she's going to have to go all the way around now to defend. Oh no! But she stopped! Oh, that was lucky, to be honest. Lucky, if I dare say so myself. Thrall goes down, but the fear comes out. In comes Frozen Elemental. Water Elemental. Dragon Slash is definitely going to fall here. There he goes. Put some damage out on Venko. But they managed to save their gems. Now, that could be crucial for them, actually. Could be crucial. I'm going to turn me down slightly. AK Mantis, sorry for being late to the party. Let's go, Avada SFD! Kapow! Welcome along, Mantis. There you go. You've missed all the memes, Mantis. There's been memes left, right, and centre. You would have found it glorious, is what you would have. Almost as bad as when I was casting Team Russia versus Poland, and we were going on about the Iron Curtain being dropped and Poland getting crushed underneath the boots of Russia, and it was just, somebody afterwards was like, yeah, you got to be careful, like there's some serious politics and history in that. And I was like, yeah, but it's Heroes of the Storm, and it's like a modern generation of people that are fun and cool. And he was like, not for them, it ain't. Not for them. And I was like, right, okay. So, similarly, what we've got here is Germany marching itself to victory here in Tomb of the Spider Queen, it would appear. So, let's see what happens. It's level 13 to 12, and with that, a talent tier advantage. Talia Slavic going, hey, it's an Avacadablet Mantis. And then she did the high thing. And then gets a salute back from Mantis. There you go. In comes a Sundering. The Sundering is very effective. In comes Tranquility from Pocahontas, trying to keep her team alive. The Horrify comes out. It's going to put Capucci in a very bad place. But Eevee Lash is going to fall. And with that, Dragon Slash now takes pretty bad damage as well. Venko's really low. He was at 200 hit points and falling. But he's now going to heal up quite quickly. There you go, beyond 600 already because of his trait Second Wind. It's very, very effective. So, the call's been called. The call has been called. They've blown the bugle. Is that what the name of that trumpet is? I think it's a bugle. They've blown the bugle. They've said, rally point B, let's go into the throw pit. Get the boss. We're going to march it down top. They ain't got no fort to defend. So this is going for the keep. They don't have enough to pay, and that's meant that the MMOs had an opportunity to pay, and they've done it, and they're going to have to use it as a recovery moment to defend with. Izo's running. He's running as best as he can. Capucci taking a lot of damage. He's backed off just enough, but his team was there. Okay, so remember, there is a boss in top lane here that they need to deal with quite quickly. Now, Hunter's Mark, followed by Eevee Lash's near infinite amount of damage, is going to get things done. So that's it dealt with. And their push has already been negated by Avada. Avada have done what they needed to do. Run it down top lane now, is what Mantis is calling to his team through my Twitch chat here on the channel. You're watching live on Halloween Heroes. Mantis, I don't know if you're too... Oh no, we're finished with the bets. I was going to say you could bet on your team. You could have bet on your team. And then had those oh so ever sought after points to use on our giveaways. But you're too late. You're just too late to this party. What was more important than watching your team? Who knows? That's what I want to know. Anyway, Pocahontas has been doing a great job in supporting this team so far.
Deliver the gems to my altar before your enemies.
With 12 gemmies on the side of SFD, they're going to be able to consider a hand in. Are they going to do it? Looks like Makil's going to be the first to drop in some, and that's signalling to his team that they might want to consider it. Venko's trying to zone, I suppose, anchor in the bush, buy his team some space. Pocahontas and Capucci. Capucci's going in. He's got 9. If Pocahontas pays in at the same time, that should be enough. If MMOs have got an owl, now's the time. It's too late. There you go.
I feel their power. Come, my children. Join the red ones in battle.
Mantis was having a barbecue. That's what he was doing. I'll let them know. I was having a barbecue in my garden. It's good that you stipulated that. Had we known that the barbecue was in his living room, we would have perhaps called the authorities. So there we go. Both teams pushing in for this final team fight. This could be the end of the series right here and there, folks. Pay attention. In comes the Sunder. In comes the Horrify. In comes Tyrael's last bit of damage, and with that Izo falls as well. There goes Skynox, and there goes the hopes and dreams of many that were following MMOs, whom I'd like to point out had a valiant effort in game number 2, but it looks like this is going to be it. 3 members of their team down. Avada, SFD are gearing up to crush their opponents. It's the end. It's 70% and falling. Capucci trying to get damage there on Eevee Lash, but he's cheeky doing that. This is it. It's game number 2. It's game number 3. It's the second win, is what I meant to say. And it's GG. Oosh. Come on, give us the thing. There we go. Boom. There we go. What did you think of that, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I'll show you. We can go to the statistics. Oosh. Look at that. 11 takedowns to none. They didn't lose a single life. Avada were that much on point. In game number 1, they had a, they had a more takedowns than their opponents, but there was some give or take in both directions. However, this second game, it was wildly in favour of MMOs. It really was. But this game, not so much. Huge difference there. Huge difference. Get a look at those talents in case you want to see that. And what I can do is, for those of you that placed bets on Avada, I'm now here to issue your points. There we go. Very good stuff there, I think. Very, very good stuff indeed. And just to keep things all well and rounded up, of course, I've got to take us over here and then point out the finale, which was that Avada SFD Gaming take the victory, and with that 2-1 score over their opponents. Good stuff all round. So that was excellent. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Did you enjoy that? What I can do now for anyone that wants to see, oh no, I can't put that video on right at this second. I want to point out this upcoming news. It's on the side of the screen right now. Friday the 12th and Saturday the 13th of April is the first Masters Clash event in EU. So there's, I think it's like a 500 euro prize for the team that wins, and I think it's a double elimination bracket. So if you lose round 1, you go into the lower bracket for round 2, and you can still absolutely get to the grand finals. So exciting stuff. So we're going to do that across those 2 days, and I think that's what's going to be the format for the actual finals, which is going to happen in July 20th and 21st as well, after the weeks of qualifiers leading up to it, which I said to Honya earlier I will mention as well. So but absolutely GG's there. Just once again, for anyone that's just tuned in as well, let me just show the standings. This is where we currently are here in Division 2. It's only round 2 at the moment, so you can see that most teams just have their 1-0 victories there, and then there are the teams with the 0-1s who obviously lost against their opponents. So with each week that goes by now, we will start to really find out who is climbing and who's being pushed down in this division. But a lot of names that we recognise there. Forever Alones have been around for a long time. And 4B1B, we've had a member of that team in the chat this whole series, just talking constantly, but very good guy himself, transparent. There we go, Venko03, thanks very much for following. Your name's on screen, and you've also just been awarded 10 points, which you can use in our competitions and our giveaways. So thanks very much for joining us here today. As I say, if you'd like to support this channel or the esports coverage that happens within Heroes Lounge, remember to click follow on this channel to stay updated on more things. If you want to get in touch with me or my colleague who's normally here, Jabroni, then you want to tweet us at Northern Wizard. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw you over to a video which is the highlight reel for the last All Hallows Cup. Now, the All Hallows Cup has had Avada and SFD Gaming as separate entities, both in this competition, I think, at least twice, in some cases 3 times. So I hope that you enjoy this video and give us some feedback and stay in touch, everybody, basically. I'll be back shortly after this break. right. Welcome along. My name is Halloween, and we are here to cast a very special event for you here this weekend. It is the third All Hallows Cup. What have we got?
What have we got? There goes the Dragon's Arrow again, and it is a massive sanctification, keeping Genji alive. He's so hoping under Swift again with the Dragon's Arrow.
And it's a cleanup! What is going on? Oh my gosh.
That's it. Sure, even though he can only do so much. And now he is getting chunked, he's getting slowed, he's getting everything. He dives back in. With
I love it. He actually goes back in with 2 Ravage.
That blizzard from the Jaina as well.
To get past, but he's just getting completely bodied here by Kidney on the Maya. He's getting a ton of resets and all the slows coming out. There's just no getting away from it.
He can't do that. The tether though is absolutely huge on Tony Brack, who doesn't have another burrow left. And then the roots on top. Oh,
they're bodying them into the gate.
In a cocoon. And that's meant that Maya can absolutely shut down.
Here to break it out. There is the ring of frost. What? Wanted out of the fray by Winter.
There's nothing left to save Juan and Mr. Tycho. If she gets a reset, she's going to go down. Here's one. Clutie going to town. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that Ming. Looking for the Jaina as well.
There's no mana. There's no mana for me.
No mana, no cry. It seems to be.
No mana, no cry.
Here comes the stage side. Looks with a big slide onto Tyrande, who's been deleted.
Seeker absolutely deletes Tyrande here. Oh my god, the damage is insane. Poor is starting to take decent damage here. Kidney on a wonderful flank here, gets the tethers in, and everyone is just running so low.
You know what they are. I think the facts. I think Rhaegar might be in trouble.
Here when he comes
I think he's in more than a bit of trouble. Here comes the Riptire onto the Entomb. It's absolutely savage onto Wit. It's 100 souls on the deck. It's Rhaegar as well.
I hear the call.
And Nasiba? Huh?
Yeah, now it looks like Team Russia wants to try and start getting the objective.
Oh! The zombie wall! The zombie wall!
For 60 seconds, so he could become the focus here. Mal'Ganis does the swap onto Ragnaros, absolutely tears him apart. This is causing massive damage now. Stitches has to use his battle just to get out there, but that Entomb is so savage from Max Passion, tearing apart the whole team.
Russia hits level 20. Here's the Entomb. Stock's the only one in it. Gets the Indomitable up. Here's a beautiful tree. Big groundbreaker with a big Shadowfish who takes 3 kills here for Russia.
There we go. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know why I just clapped into the microphone there. That's ridiculous. Whoa! Hey! Help!
A new Brack's actually being...
Oh! Huge Dragon Arrow followed by the Entomb.
Buried alive. The ring goes out and it hits 2 people. So next he has managed to stay alive, but it's Ming who dies first. The cocoon goes out into Tyrande, and that's 3 people dead.
Oh my gosh. Trying to run as best as they can. I don't know what's going to happen here. Looks like Diaby's going to be thrown. Oh, but he uses... Oh my word.
It's okay. Try hit me. Come on.
This is what he was on there.
Shwimpy landing these Qs. Insane, but
they got a kill!
My mind's telling me no. But my body telling me yes.
Who would have believed the leftovers not only survived, but got a counter kill?
Breeze is actually falling super low that he had to get out of there.
You have no idea what I am capable of.
It annoy me trying to remember the name of that ability. In comes the stun. Dragon's Arrow! Good night, Francine.
Be out, but there goes Moptio following up, and a mosh pit landing to kill off 3 people, 4 people, and soon.
Is it going to be 5? Is it going to be a complete team wipe? Main tank on flank, wiped from the map. What? Wow.
Well played. Come down that R and gets off. Now the APOC goes out, and Link on Malfurion is dead. Potty Boss, no health. Ming resets 3 to invade, but look how aggressive Garrosh has been.
Oh my, he's been caught out by Breeze.
What
then
a
the
massive
tongue.
That tongue was the longest tongue I've ever seen.
That tongue, by the way, was deployed during a shadow charge. That was the speed of that tongue there. It actually landed during a shadow charge. 30%. Leftovers are doing what they can. I don't know if it's enough. It's 16%. It's 15. It's 10. It's 5. It is GG. Wow.
G. Well played.
First place.
Main tank on flank.
Yeah.
Second place, Leftovers. Third place, Team Russia.
Certainly, it's been an absolute pleasure hosting you this weekend in this tournament, and we hope to bring it back We hope to bring it back. We salute you all for joining us on this HOTS adventure, and we shall see you in the Nexus next time. Thanks again, everyone. Love you all. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's me back. So, as I was saying in the chat, I don't know if anyone was watching, the event that you just saw in the video there was the All Hallows Cup. That was the third All Hallows Cup, which featured a lot of professional players from the HGC. It was the first tournament to happen after the collapse of the HGC, and it's been the last big one since. We've obviously got Division S running in Heroes Lounge, as you can see all over the screen in the graphics and everything. But that is like a very, very long season tournament, very similar to the HGC itself. So that means that teams can take quite a wee while before they get prize money, and it's difficult for them to live around that. So a lot of these smaller tournaments can be very beneficial for them. You know, a weekend event like what we're doing on Friday and Saturday with the Masters Clash, or the couple of weekends of qualifiers, and then a big live LAN event, which the Masters Clash is going to do as well, which will also be beneficial. But if I could fit in an All Hallows Cup in between, that would be really good. I know the pros would play it, but it's hard to organise, so we're going to probably wait till after the Masters Clash before we do it, which I hope people will understand and appreciate. There has been another event in between that, which was Meta Madness. Caldor's been doing that in collaboration with runtime.gg, but I don't know if we're going to do that outside of that. So, as I say, if you just bear with us, we will get another All Hallows Cup. Would you like us to stay streaming, by the way, or would you like us to end there? Because I do have the opportunity to run some random Storm League banter just now on this account with some other people. Are you interested in that? I've got a bit of a delay here, so it's going to take a wee while before people reply, but if you would like us to stay on the air, I can run at least one Storm League before I go off the air, if the viewership are interested. If not, then I will end it there. So please let me know momentarily. So what I can do, whilst I wait for people to reply, is I'm going to go for a very quick break screen so that I can powder my nose, that's what I'll say, and then I will return to you, all you lovely people. So don't go anywhere. In fact, hang around and we will be right back, okay? Okay, that's me back. I'm just getting ready, and then we'll get this show on the road. I didn't realise just how big Venko's name is on that screen right now. That's quite funny. Venko 03! Why is your name so big? I think I need to adjust the graphics. Like, that's just ridiculous. Okay, that's me back. Thanks very much for waiting. I think I'm unmuted. I've got to check now because like I've clearly been having accidents with that recently. So what I'm going to do is try and get the chat sorted here, and we're going to get at least one game of Storm League, and we'll get that show on the road. So let me just check. These guys are saying that they're already in a game, so I'm just going to take 1 second. See how they are. But did you enjoy that cast? Did you enjoy that series? What do you make of it? Would you be interested in us or certain members of this channel and this community involved with this channel? Would you be interested in us running other series? Running series, but with other variety titles, such as first-person shooters, real-time strategy, etc., etc. One of the things that we were discussed with recently was like Elite Dangerous, which is like a space flight simulator, and would anyone from the HOTS community be interested in hilarious incidents that me and Timmers get involved in inside our spaceships trying to trade? Doing that, is that something people would be interested in? We're just kind of trying to get feedback from people on the back of that, and it's hard to tell. We do obviously participate in the various esports events, and we get involved in the various big tournaments and LAN things and casting, and we're delighted with that. And I certainly really enjoy it. I know Jabroni does when he's there as well, as long as he doesn't have to get too involved in the production side of it. But we're happy doing that. But it's just for additional variety or additional content. We'd like to see if our core viewers, because we realise that you're our core viewers, and we want to respect and warrant what you're up to. But do you guys back alternative variety streams going forward? Is that something that you'd look at? And that's the $1 million question. That's what we've been looking at. Okay, so these guys are still taking a wee while. Okay, come on, rather than you just sit here and groove out to this, I guess I could just run an advert. That's what I'll do. Right, okay. I'll run an advert for you guys to watch whilst we wait, okay? It's our trip to Katowice. We'll be right back in a bit. This guy here works at Twitch. Oh jeez, I'm walking into your stuff. I'm just kicking my back. Welcome to IEM Katowice. What's up, everybody? Welcome along. My name's Halloween, and as always, to my left is Jabroni Bro. And together, we're here live at the IEM conference here in Katowice. Aren't we, Josh?
We are definitely here, yes.
I just called you Josh. If anyone else is listening and noticed that lisp of the tongue, that was very much on purpose. Anyway, what is the IEM, you're asking? That is the Intel Extreme Masters. And it's a very noisy place, as you can hear people shouting in the background, and that's because there is, thanks to the ESL getting involved with Intel, 173,000 fans attending. Okay. That makes it the largest esports event. Here we go. Okay, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks very much for staying put with us there. So, I'm just about to now take us into Storm League. I'm here with, well, right, if I was doing around the table, it's a player called Blank, a player called Lugnasad. Lugnasad is what I'm going to say. I'm going to go with that one.
That's Gallic.
That's Gallic?
Yeah, it's Gallic. It's his, like, Smurf account, like.
Lanasa, he's saying. Right, okay. Anyway, let's go to this screen and takes us in. Right, there we go. Okay, so you can see the names on the left. We've got myself, Lanasa, that's what I'm going to go with, Blank, and Shade. Now, you can't hear Shade. I had to mute him because his microphone was coming through it was giving us crazy feedback whenever I was speaking. And obviously, that's not great for going out on stream. So, and last but no least, who could forget the BFT, the Danger Man? It's Timmers. So, there we go. So just,
oh boy.
So what we want to play here? Infernal Shrines.
I'll get you killed as that, mate. What's it, man?
Okay, well, I guess I'll go murder then. Actually, Stitches might be a laugh here, because then we've basically got a chain to pull them in and a hook to pull them as well. That was good,
Let's
Tim.
go, boy.
So,
I'm going to look in first.
Just put that out there.
Oh, Limming again? Oh no. I hate that shit.
Okay, so that's Hanzo, and we've got his other brother on our team, so Anna's checking in. Because we've got Thrall, I'm not too worried about our front line.
Yeah, me neither.
Tim, do you want to go in before me?
Not really.
Okay, you want me to go in?
Yeah, go. Take it.
So, I've got like a weird thing going on, right? That an ice cream truck has been trying to message me on my phone saying, when will you finish your stream so I can sell you ice cream? And I'm like,
what?
I'm not even joking, right? So I got a message just now saying, what street do you live on? And I've just heard an ice cream truck outside.
Sure.
I'm not joking. I am not joking. Little Miss Whippy has just drove to my house to try and sell me ice cream.
Stream sniping.
I don't know what to make of that.
Your fucking life.
I do not know what to make of that.
Like, you know, when it's like hot outside and you don't have like the AC and shit like to cool you down, you can just go outside like 5 steps, buy some ice cream, go back, and just continue streaming. Like,
no, but
that makes sense. So Little Miss Whippy is watching your stream.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think she's watching the stream. I don't know.
How would she know?
maybe, you know, some fucking stalker stalking you, like trying to get your fucking attention.
Right. So, yeah. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of that. But the thing is, they're waiting outside, and I'm still here. I'm still here, like,
wait, what?
In draft.
What the fuck? There are some moments.
What do I do? Do I go outside? No, I don't go outside.
Like, if you're fucking cold, like, if you're fucking hot, like, you know.
Right, here, listen, can I just say something? Because we are streaming, and you've sworn about 10 times in the last 3 sentences.
Yeah.
It's okay to swear a little bit, but, like, you know, just whilst I'm broadcasting it, because it's my channel, and I've got, well,
right in the fart.
This is
or
Tim's got, well, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different because I used to have Blizzard license rules and affiliation rules that applied to my channel for their game.
Oh.
But I'm not strictly under that at the moment. I've just noticed Gallic's muted, by the way. Is Gallic meant to be muted? Why is Gallic muted?
He's always muted.
Let me unmute him.
Oh yeah.
He is mute.
Oh, that's why I muted him. Yeah, let's mute him again. I forgot about that. Has everyone got Gallic muted?
Keep myself. No, I can still hear him.
But it's just constant.
And it hurts a bit.
It's just constant. You've got to mute him. Oh, my innocent ears. Honya is not prepared for your vulgarity, she says.
I'll try to keep to myself then.
I'm lagging like a mother.
Have you got laggins? Do you like laggins, Tim?
Got Bilbo Baggins.
Right, patchwork creation. Let's get this victory.
What?
Let's get a victory here, boys. Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, Halloween. Okay, you're too hyped. We're chilling, mate.
You're chilling.
We're chilling, mate. This is quick matches. This is not ranked at all. This is just quick match.
This is in fact ranked. It's not quick match.
It's a quick match. Trust me.
What are you talking about? This isn't quick match.
It's a quick match. It is.
Blank. I'm gonna end up muting you in a minute.
I'm just after the globes. So step up Halloween and get me them.
Oh I'm getting a bit stuttering right now.
So, that's a bit too much damage.
Rip. You'll be remembered.
Because I was in the silence, I couldn't use my Devour to save myself. Honya's well known by not calling people unts all the time. Does that mean, Honya, you do call them that, or you don't call them that?
Absolute unt.
She says they are sea unts all the time. I don't know what she means by this.
I am very confused right now.
No, I know what she's trying to say, and I'm being funny saying it the way I'm saying it. But I don't know if she's well known for not calling them. Does that mean she always avoids the word, or is she being sarcastic and she uses it all the time? That's the question we have here. Ah, minion.
Nice hook. So sarcastically.
She says, haha, I might. Alright, okay, so she is just... We've got our pseudo-global Zeratul doing all the lane rotations for us, which is good. Another minion!
That's. Can you use something else other than minion, mate?
Select a talent.
I feel like 3.
I need a hunt clearing the lane.
Calling people. Oh, she's literally, yeah, she's sorted it out in the chat there for us now.
Oh.
There we go. So, welcome along. Oh, jeez, I'm in the wrong screen again.
Shit.
Why does nobody ever
Thank
tell
you,
me?
shit. Because I'm not watching your stream, otherwise I would be lagging like
Honya,
84/7.
When I'm doing like personal streaming, Honya, I just need you to sort me out. Here, I'll get that. Oh no.
Wait, how the hell did he die? Hanzo was here in mid lane.
No, he was doing a one-on-one with Sonya, but then someone joined in.
Oh, I see.
Who is playing?
I will be soon stacked, so that's good enough for me. I'm actually full mana. That's a first. Bro. Very well.
Okay, so there's 16. Ah, she's starting to spin in there. We gotta go in, guys. We gotta go in if we're going in.
Give me a second. I need 2 seconds for the.
I don't think you've got 2 seconds. Oh yeah, there we go.
Help me, hands on me. Okay, he left me.
Hello?
No, you're not going anywhere. Good job.
Oh, fuck.
Go get fountain. I don't know. Hacks, mate.
I need to get fountain. I'm getting some sippy. Right, there we go. It was the mana I needed. 39.
Yeah, they got it.
You sure
That
did?
sucks. At least I got stacks. I'm almost stacked at this point. Oh shit.
Okay, I've muted Blank just for a bit because I was getting weird feedback. But he'll still be able to hear me and Tim.
Select a talent.
Oh no. Okay, they didn't even get the fountain, so all things considered, that's pretty good. Minion. The fact he called it champions is why I'm not unmuting him. Right, what rank is this? It's all over the place, Honya. I'm actually not sure. I'm actually not sure, but I'd like to win. Oh my gosh, they got away with like one hit. Good survive there though, Tim. Yep. Okay, so I'll help him. No, I won't. We just need to soak. Thrall's not solo laning. I kind of feel like he should be. So I'll go soak top lane, I guess, then, because no one's up there. We need people soaking, so. So I think we actually are a 5-stack as well, but like I don't, like I can't. I've met Shade and Shade's messaged me times before, but like I don't know Shade that well, so I don't really know who he is. but like you know, he's messaged me a few times. Gallic's been around on the scene for a long time and played with us before, but he's called Lunasa or something this time. He's got a different name. And Blank, he's pitched up this last couple of weeks and just been around a lot. But everybody knows Timmers. Everybody knows Timmers.
Activate the shrine. Do not let our enemy claim the Punisher's power.
Yeah, it's better that you just ping Blank and...
We're going for this.
Good one, good one. Oh, clean up crew. That is the clean up crew, baby. Yeah, boy.
Nice.
That's what we're talking about, Timmy boy. That's what we're talking about. Oh, where do you think you're going, Ming? Hello! Oosh! Yes! We're back in action.
Double kill.
Double
Hey,
kill.
boys!
Yeah, boy! We're back. Yeah, I'm allowed to scream. I am allowed to scream. I'm the one streaming, so that's unfair. Mid.
Well done. We have summoned an arcane Punisher from the
Yeah, but it's my stream. I can't have you screaming on my stream when...
Yeah, but you were here last, so you know what I mean.
Oh! Look at that. Right, I'll unmute him then. I'll unmute him once we're finished this team fight. He's not muted for anyone else, it's just for me.
Jared, let's just for the heels, big. I'm going in on her. Like,
I don't know him. Honya, you don't know Big Timmers? I thought you'd met Timmers before. Everybody just knows Tim. Oh, that was a good dive from him.
that was fucking sick. Cheat!
That's good value for the first Punisher.
Ooh, big orb.
He's popped his Army of the Dead pretty early there, so it's not bad.
I'm running out of mana.
I'm trying to give them a putrid bile to escape on.
Blade, we've got to keep walls as fucking deep.
I get keep walls and top fort because Lunasa. That's not bad at all. Honya says she constantly screams on other people's streams, so she's very similar, it would appear.
Honya.
That's how it's said. That's how we say it, yeah.
Time for a tactical retreat.
Honya is how I've always pronounced it.
Going in on the Ming.
Oh. Aha! Found you. Boink. Oh no, there's people around here.
Fucking eat it, Ming. Eat it.
Yes! Ming's eating it.
He's dead, cut that fucking 1v1, that sloot.
Oosh, oosh, oosh. I need to get some Civic up. There we go.
Select a talent.
Oh! It's a hard angle to gauge.
Hard.
How hard? Hard. Right, we're gonna get another shot at this.
I'm going for the Hansen.
Doodly 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 doo. Boink. Dodge.
He's dead. Oh, boys! Sit down, bitch.
Sit down, bitch. Right.
I'm going on the Ming. 2 steps up.
Oh, we've got minions. I'll just dive in. Right, here you go. Here you go, Tim.
I've got it. She's dead.
Oh.
Staying on this guy.
3 seconds away from hook. I seem to be taking a lot of tower shots here. I'm not sure I'm going to survive this now. Oh, yeah, Shade's got my back. Shade, yeah, boy. Shade's on point. This must be why I know Shade, because he's on point. Oh!
Vital signs negative.
That's it. So there's a shrine in top lane, eh? Right, I guess we better go up there.
Yeah, we're coming up.
Destroyed.
Honya's like definitely gold. Yeah. Yeah, must be. But I'm actually feeling quite excited about this season of Storm League, because like I think I might genuinely just grind this until like I might genuinely just grind it from like gold straight through plat, straight through diamond, and have fun doing it, because the problem was is like we tried that experiment with Jabroni, and we took him from silver all the way to master, but he had to like pick who he was playing with. He had to pick what times of day he was doing it, and we had to like do it properly serious. You couldn't just troll your way through all the games all the time. He just had a positive win rate and he did it, and I didn't have the time to do that because I was always having to set up the production and stuff for our casts. So he would literally go from a game of ranked straight through to casting with me. Like he wouldn't have the difficulties that I was facing. Got you.
Played, boys. She did. That thing's followed her to death.
But I feel it in my bones that like
I feel it in my fingers.
That I feel it in my bones. That like this is going to be the season.
Bitches, hookers all around you, and you're dying to hold.
Oh, he's lucky. Time to back out them boys. We're the back out boys. Back out boys. Oosh, oosh, oosh. Oh, that was a good one. But like he would slow walk to lane and not even solo lane. I had people like the Haka who didn't know how to use burrow. What? I had such shit placements in NA. Yeah,
What the fuck is Dahaka and what the fuck is burrow?
Yeah, there's brush stock in Dahaka. You know that. But everyone, it's commonly accepted that it's called burrow. I haven't even done my EU ones yet, she's saying. But the thing is, like, I feel it, like, I'm gonna enjoy doing it, so I'm gonna do it. Like, why wouldn't I do it?
Select a talent.
That's kind of what I was getting at. Because like Jabroni was going on about how he didn't enjoy his grinds to master, and like so he didn't feel like he wanted to do it again. There would just be no need. But I feel like I would. Okay, I'm going to slightly push in bottom lane, and then when they come down, you'll be able to go in mid.
This thing's fucking. I was tanking the full keeper.
I think we've got this guy. You got him, you got him, you got him. Oh! Got the wrong guy. That should be him though, eh?
You got none of us.
No, it's my shambling horror. That's what you call it, rambling. God, they're taking a lot of damage on core though. I can hear the creepy van. Oh gosh. Can you hear it on stream? I hope you guys can hear it on stream. This is a serial killer coming to get me. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? I'll turn my microphone up.
Enemy forces eradicated.
I'm definitely hearing an ice cream van outside. I might not live. I might not live to see another day.
Well played, well played, well played, well played.
Okay, so anyone that was interested in the stats, you're about to see them. Well played, well played. Oh, I should change the view to that, and then that'll make it a bit better for Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm. So here we go. I'm genuinely gonna enjoy the grind from this straight through to plat. It's gonna happen. Cause
what's going on? I can't hear.
You can't hear me.
Are you have you muted folk in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're speaking over the top of them, so it's like a fucking.
Oh, who was speaking?
I think it was Shade.
Oh no. Why can't? Let me unmute Shade. Why would Shade be?
I don't know who was speaking. I just heard like noises. Oh.
I can hear Shade now. Right. That's why I muted Shade. Yeah, Shade, do you wear headphones?
Yes, I do.
Why? How can I hear myself coming through your microphone then?
Let me. Now it's better.
Yeah, that's better now. I'm not. Oh no, I'm still hearing myself. I don't know.
Okay. Oh.
I do not know why that is. But yeah, so I've had a reasonable set of wins recently. So okay, listen, guys. Unfortunately, I need to go for a break now. I've got to go get some food. So I'll drop out, but I'll come back and join this party if it's still going. Tim?
Yeah?
Is that okay?
What?
I'm going to drop out and then I can maybe come back and play after?
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, with that in mind, thank you very much everyone for tuning in today. It's been a fantastic cast. We saw a really cool series there between Avada Kedavliet, SFD Gaming versus MMORPG. The second game especially was quite exciting. So thank you very much everybody. We shall see you all later on.